Your twig hoops are gorgeous. Did you have any struggles throughout the process regarding getting the silver to flow the whole length of the twig? Yes. Shall I get my silver twig hoops?
Yes, go on. I shall talk about it.
You can talk about it.
Yes. So we use the rectangular moulds from Durston because, let me just quickly go and get them for you to see. You won't have a problem with the rectangular moulds. The idea is the rectangular moulds are great because the hole is at the top. Let's go for the close-up by here. Okay, so we got the holes at the top. So when you make the mould, the metal flows in and flows and fills the mould. If you use something like these, which would like the original moulds that come with the Delft clay, this one isn't. This is an alternative one. The metal has to go down in and then flow to fill up the mould, so it's not as good. I've lost my board rubber. There we go. Good. And I've lost my pen. There we go. So the idea is with the rectangular moulds from Durston, the moulds are like that. Okay, so then as the metal flows in down here, it will fill the mould. If the metal is hot enough and you have enough to fill the sprue hole, the force of gravity will just take the metal down and fill it up. These are the earrings that Louise is referring to. Really nice, gorgeous little set of twig cast earrings. They're really good, aren't they? They are so good. So we did have a problem. The second time we did have a problem, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because what happened was, and Louise has, I think you've only ever cast one thing in the past, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where's my rubber gone now? My board rubber. Back on the floor. So the thing is that when you have your mould, okay, so the mould is coming down here. This is where the sprue hole is. When you pour your metal from your crucible, okay, you have to make sure that the metal goes straight down into the mould. Okay, so gravity test goes straight down. The first time Louise did it just like that, I'm not telling you off, I'm just explaining the reason behind it.
We were spot on, wasn't it?
Yeah, the second time the mould came out and hit this side here, and then it sort of swooshed and then went down. And by the time it went swooshed and didn't go straight down into the hole, because now you're purely relying upon none of the weight of this metal pushing down. This metal is purely filling the hole, and then it's going will flow down. And by the time it's done this and flowed down, it stopped about 10, 15 mil from the end.
Thirds, wasn't it?
Yes.
It filled in the last bit. So, yeah.
So you've got to make sure when you do tip in your metal, it goes straight down into the hole and not swoosh around.
I think I was trying to get really close to the funnel, the pouring channel. And
yes.
I thought that would, obviously I'm trying to get closer, but yeah. And I think as well, sometimes you do something once and it goes well, and then perhaps you go, well, that's easy, and you're a bit complacent, then you do it again, and that's the story of my life. But
it's surprising how far you've got to take the crucible back away from the hole, because when you tip it, the metal doesn't just go straight down this way, it comes out at an angle like that. So you've got to position this about, I don't know, 20 millimeters past from where the hole needs to be, because when you pour it, it'll go straight down.
And I think my pouring channel was a little bit wide, maybe on one side, so it kind of wanted to go.
Yeah, it was more of that shape, wasn't it?
It wasn't as conical as it should have been, I don't think.
Because if you have that, the metal comes in and this is going to swoosh around.
Yeah.
So
it should have been more coney, shouldn't it?
It should be more like that. So the metal comes down and goes straight down and does that, as opposed to a swoosh back and forth. So yeah, a little bit more conical, but no, they worked out really good. Really impressed with them.
Good,
really good.
Thank you.
And then tell everyone then how you finished them off.
I cut them to exactly the same length. I chose quite a thick end to to cut them to apply the post. I turned them on the shank bender to
try and make them nice and
get
even.
them into hoops,
Yeah.
and then I just simply soldered on the posts, sweat soldered the post, and then just warmed up the front section of the earring until the solder flowed, and Bob's your uncle.
Job's a good one.
Yeah.
It's very good. So we liked them, don't we? They were good. Brilliant.
Yeah. So that was good. That was fun.
That's good.
That was this. Was it this last Friday's little project? Because we picked up the twig in Tinton, didn't we, on my birthday? Well, it wasn't on my birthday. It was on my birthday day off. We took a walk, and I just found a pretty twig and thought it would be nice.
Yep, nice little knobbly gnarly twig, and it works.
Yeah, and then I just put them in the magnetic polisher, and just give them a whiz with the rouge then, and that was it.
Just to rouge the high spots. Brilliant.